There you go. Good morning, you guys. I don't know how well this setup is going to work. I'm still good boy. Good morning, you guys. I don't know how well this setup is going to work. I'm still trying to figure out like my desk and everything. I'm so tired. I did my darndest to get you guys a video yesterday, and I am gonna be completely honest, I kept having medical episodes. I passed out 4 times yesterday, I think. I'd have to ask my husband if that's correct, but yeah. So I'm sorry this video is late. Just, you guys know that I deal with chronic health issues, and yesterday just got really bad. But I have a couple of things to update you guys on. Now, before I get into this, I will be showing some pictures. The first 2 should be okay, and then the next 2 start to get kind of nasty. I'm not really sure how else to word that. Okay, so let's start with Mr. Mufasa. You guys know I had to take him back to the vet and get another blood draw done on him because the first time when they went to go and get the blood side of a senior panel on him, we chose to go with a senior panel just because it covers everything. They didn't draw enough blood, so they called me and they're like, hey, we made a mistake and we kind of need you to bring Mufasa back in. Okay, a little bit strange. It's a vet's office, like, you think they would know how much blood to draw from my dog? But that did give me time to get a pee and poo sample for the senior panel as well. So, about a week ago, thereabouts, maybe a couple days off, I pet my dog quite often, but I went to go and pet around his neck, and I noticed there was something that felt like, almost like a little pebble under his skin. I wasn't sure what it was, so I pulled some of the fur back so I could kind of see what it is, and this is where it is gonna get kind of graphic. There was red, like, clear, crispy, I'm not really sure what words to use for this. There was like pus, maybe? I don't know what it was. So I text my trainer. My trainer was like, I need you to keep it clean. You know, we'll figure out what it is. Okay. So I go to shave a very small amount out, just so I'm not fighting with the fur to get this clean. Now, it's too far away at the moment, but I have I think it's from the brand Oyster, flea comb. Like, a tiny little flea comb. I love the thing, okay? Now, I had to go back multiple times and gently scrape this stuff out of his fur. I didn't know what it was. So, this is where I'm going to show you two different pictures. However, before I show these pictures, I want you guys to know that the amount of stuff in the picture that you're going to see, me and hubby were sitting obviously together, and I was the one that was trying to get this stuff out of Mufasa's fur. We had gone back multiple times and then wiped off the flea comb in between. So the two pictures that you are going to see was multiple times through it, okay? So if you don't want to see, this one's not so bad. I'm gonna be honest. This one's not so bad. If you don't want to see the pictures that I have, please turn away. 3, 2, 1. Okay. You can look back. That was multiple times with the flea comb. Okay. And I think I was going at it a little bit too hard because he kept kind of flinching and pulling away almost. So I text my trainer those pictures. I have no idea what it is at this point. So we're like, okay, well, we need to shave it to see how big it is, to see kind of what it is. We didn't know. So I get my husband involved again, and I'm like, look, we got to get this shaved. We ended up taking a little bit too much off, but I'm kind of glad that we did, because I don't think this is the only sore on him. I think there's another really small one, and you guys will see it in a picture. But I think there's another really small one. Now, again, before I show you these pictures, I can't put him in a collar right now, because right where the sore is exactly where his collar hits. So we have been practicing working on a harness, learning harness pressure. He did fantastic the last time. I did not expect him to do that well. But I'm gonna show you these other pictures now. Again, before I get into this, the first picture that you're gonna see of the sore is not so bad, but it is kind of big, okay? And then the next one that you're going to see is him really irritating that sore. Just kind of a fair warning, okay? If you don't want to see the picture, look away in 3, 2, 1. That is what is on the side of my dog's neck. What is it? I have no idea what this is from. You can look back. And then, so, from there, obviously we want him to leave it alone at this point, and he doesn't. There's no way he's gonna leave this sore alone. Now, I was dead asleep when this next picture was, like, obviously I took the picture, but when he scratched at it the way that he did, I was dead asleep, and it woke me up. So we have tried to keep him from itching at the sore as much as we could. But this next picture can be kind of nasty. If you don't want to see it, look away in 3, 2, 1. You can look back. But that is kind of where we are at the moment. We did get together a care plan for it, so we have been doing what we can, obviously, to make him feel better. Also, I'm not really sure if he's allergic to the ear medicine that they gave him for his ear infection. But he's got, like, rashes in his left ear. I found that to be a little bit strange. Anyway, the antibiotics for his ear infection is done. But, the yeast. So, again, we got a plan together for the yeast. We found a very specific shampoo and spray for it as well. And then, on top of that, to the person that commented about Maddie's paws, multiple of you have commented about my dog's paws. For new viewers, my retired service dog has been licking her paws to the point of bloody. Now, we were told to use mufasa, this stuff. Mufasa? I think there's somebody walking up to my door. Hold on. I think they just went through the lot. I'm not really sure. But we were told to use this in between her paw pads because she licks them bloody. But it occurred to me the other day, this is meant for yeast. This is meant for yeast. And this is meant for yeast. Why not use all three of them on Maddie and Mufasa? I don't know. I seem to be a little bit slow lately. I showed you the cream. This is Curoseb antiseptic spray for dogs and cats. Broad spectrum veterinary formula. Topical, antifungal, antibacterial, and anti-yeast. Oh my god, is this good. This cleared up Mufasa's lower region of yeast. This cleared it up. This is the only thing at the time that I was using on him. This is some good stuff. Be very careful with this. I recently picked up an antiseptic and antifungal shampoo. This is a medicated shampoo. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce any of that. But here is what it looks like. Okay. I got this on the Walmart app for $10, I think. But so far, it's been really good. I really like this one, especially for the yeast on Mufasa. I haven't seen a huge difference with Maddie's paws yet, but we just started with that, so there is that. Yeah. Can't think of anything else. Oh, I have a few makeup ideas for you guys, which I'm desperately trying to put together at the moment. Um, the way I have them in my head is not really turning out on my face. So I've been kind of going back and forth with that. Like I said at the beginning, yesterday I had a very, very hard health related day. I think that's it. I love you guys, and I hope you guys are having a good day. Bye, guys.